Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's Figure Find and Unboxing, Target clearance was very, very kind to me, so I have a lot to get through. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said in the intro, I said Target clearance was great to me, but that's not even the most exciting thing about this week's pickups. I've been waiting on a couple boxes to show up from a friend in the UK, and they finally showed up this week. And I also picked up some Target clearance. I picked up some Walmart clearance, some GameStop clearance, and then there was a sale a week or so ago, 2 weeks maybe, on Figures Toy Company's website. So I got my first ever Figures Toy Company figure. Probably my last. I don't love their figures. I don't love the head scans. They're scaled to Jack's bodies, but you'll see the figure that I did end up getting. I had my reasons. So you can see here I've got a bunch of Seth Rollins, a bunch of Jeff Hardy figures, and those have been out for a while. That's why they're on clearance. I picked up 9 Seth Rollins Top Picks figures. They were on sale at my stores for $11.49. So I got 9 of those. I've had a blast making Seth Rollins customs, and I've had the idea in mind that as soon as those elites hit clearance, I was going to pick up a bunch of them so that I could upgrade like all the old Seth Rollins figures. So give him the new formula with the bigger legs, the double jointed arms. So I have more than enough to do my collection now, so I'll be updating those, which will be coming on Work in Progress Wednesday. I'm really excited. But then the thing that I was keeping my eye on even more was all the Ultimate Jeff Hardys. So these didn't move great, but I also know that my Target got a ton. So there was one Target specifically. I have like 4 in my area, and I knew the moment these went on clearance I was going to go grab a couple, and I did. Originally they clearanced from $32 down to $16.49. I bought like one. I figured they'd go even deeper on clearance because there's so many. I think I told you I picked up 9, and there was still 4 left on my shelf at just that Target. So I ended up picking them up. I checked out with one because I made a Target run to get some food, and I was like, what? I mean, when in Rome, when you're at Target, you check clearance. If there's clearance, what the heck? Let's bring a figure home. I checked out, and it was $10. So then I finished checking out with all of my food and everything, took it to my car, went back inside, and then got 6 more Jeff Hardys on the pile. Because I had already picked up a couple, 1 or 2 earlier. I don't remember. I got a lot of Jeff Hardys. I got a lot of Seth Rollins. They're all going to be used for customs. I might, I don't even know if I'm going to make a Jeff Hardy custom. I know I have a bunch of Jeff Hardy figures, but for the most part, a lot of the looks that I did want from him, I have covered in my collection. So I'm more just excited to have all those Ultimate torsos, which you do need to clean up a little bit because he's got like paint on it, but like body paint from the actual figure, but not a big deal. Really, I'm just excited to have some fodder. So I'm not going to unbox all the Jeff Hardys and all the Seth Rollins. The Drew McIntyre here, I don't know if you can see the price tag. It was $9 at Walmart. That was another one. I was on the hunt for the Ruthless Aggression series with Kevin Nash and Shelton Benjamin and John Cena. I don't care about the Cena, but I do really want that Nash to fill up my NWO 2002, and then I have a custom Ultimate of Shelton Benjamin around that time period, but still, I want the official release, so out looking for those. Still no dice, but picked up this Drew McIntyre on clearance. It has a lot of very just generic pieces I'll use for customs. Not a huge deal. $9. It was whatever. Behind him, you can see there I've got the DC Multiverse Penguin, and I've seen a ton of people use him for customs to make ECW Paul Heyman, so I'm going to do the same. I think I paid like $10 for it. I'd looked at it at Walmart plenty of times on the shelves for whatever the price of like full. I don't even know how much DC Multiverse costs. A little over like 20, 22, like the other ones, 25 maybe. Um, but I didn't feel like it was worth that just because you never know. We're getting the Paul E Dangerously Elite, so I figured there's a good chance we'll get ECW Paul anyway. But I couldn't pass it up at GameStop in the clearance bin. So that's how we joined my collection. The Figures Toy Company figure that I ended up getting here. Let's get him in a little better position. So I decided to pick up the Mikey Whipwreck figure. And reason being, I have not seen... I don't know if there's a Mikey Whipwreck head scan that's available amongst a lot of the like big, I say big, the known like head scan makers in the wrestling figure community. Like Head Gimmicks, I don't think he has one. House 14 does not have one. Warsman might have one, but this figure was only, so I got this figure. I think normally with like once you pay for shipping and everything, the figure's like $32. They had a 20% off deal. I don't even remember. I ended up I had some PayPal credit in my account that I used, and I had a discount code for the Mikey Whipwreck, so I figured I'll use the blue knee pads. I'll use the shirt that he comes with, because that's like his iconic shirt that he used to wear, at least in his early, like beginning run in ECW. And then the head scan is good enough that I'll make it work on a Mikey Whipwreck figure. But overall, I think, so by the end of my credit and everything, I paid like $3 for this figure, so not going to get a lot of their figures. The head scan isn't like super oversized, so I think it'll work fine on a Mattel body, especially with the shirt, which the shirt will be a little bit big too, but he wore, like his shirt was kind of baggy, so this won't work for every Figures Toy Company figure, but it'll work for this Mikey Whipwreck, so I'm pretty excited about that. Those are the store pickups, and then I do have 2 boxes that I want to unbox. I don't remember what I ordered. I bought a bunch of stuff from my friend, so we like did a trade, had some customs I'm sending him. But we worked this out like months ago, and I forgot what I'm getting in the mail. So I'm excited to get those open, and we'll just go through everything real quick. Okay, so I won't waste too much time. I've got the box cracked open, and I'm excited. I really didn't remember most of this. Really, it was like opening a complete mystery box. Like, it's been so long. I don't even remember this one to start out. The Entrance Greats Kurt Angle. I know there was a guy. I got some stuff from a guy in the UK and had him mail it to my friend. And then I had stuff that was a part of the trade that was with my friend that was sending stuff over. So I had like 2 different batches of things. I don't remember how I came across this Entrance Great Kurt Angle, but I will be doing a repaint since I already have that figure, but it's an awesome Kurt Angle figure. I really, really like that one. We've got Elite 53 Heath Slater. We've got the... I don't even know what Elite set this was. This came out kind of before I was collecting. Maybe Elite 26? Jack Swagger? We're just going to set those. They're all going to fall down. I've got 2 Elite Apollo Crews figures. This is the Elite... Well, what Elite is that? It's Kalisto. Don't remember which series that one was from, but I didn't have him in my collection. I was excited to pick that one up. Another unrivaled MJF. I have a bunch of customs of MJF I would like to make, so I've been slowly adding some MJFs to my collection at a decent price. We got the basic something, I don't remember. Basic Edge. I love that head scan. We don't have very many of that head scan, so I wanted to pick up some of those. My cat just scared the hell out of me. I didn't realize he was down here. I don't know if that picked up on the mic, but I jumped. He meowed, I jumped. We've got Elite 53 Baron Corbin, which is another one. I did not have that Baron Corbin. I passed on it originally, but it's a really good figure. I really like that head scan and that shirt. And then he's got kind of the other Elite of his, well, the other like Lone Wolf version was also a good figure, but it was cheap. I like the head scan, like that different look. The other one has like the the vest from his NXT takeover match. So this one just looks a little bit different. We've got an Elite Ryback, which is going to be used for a custom Rick Steiner, a Varsity Club Rick Steiner when it was just like the navy blue singlet with the Michigan M on it. So that's what I'm using for that. I've been waiting on that Ryback body for a while. Before I ordered this, so when I ordered this originally, I had the Rick Steiner head scan, but I didn't have the Ryback body that I wanted. I picked this up for super cheap. Then I found out we were getting the Steiner brothers in the Elite, and assuming we were going to get Ultimates of them as well. So then I was like, oh crap, well, maybe I can still make it if I feel like it. Then the whole deal happened with Rick Steiner, allegedly, at the WrestleCon or whatever, with Giselle Shaw. So now it's kind of up in the air whether we're going to get Rick Steiner. But I've got the parts, so I'm going to probably just go ahead and make the custom I originally planned. Next up, we have duo here. We've got Elite 38 APA. I had these in my collection originally, and I thought we would get the non-suited or non-street attire APA, which we did, but it took a really long time. So I had these in my collection originally, broke them down into parts, used them for other things, and made like my ring attire APA. So I want to get these back in my collection, and with the trade I was doing for the customs I was sending, it was a good situation to grab these in. So adding them back into my collection, and hopefully I don't lose patience or interest and break them down again. These next couple are really cool for what I'm going to be doing with them. So we have the the Ruthless Aggression Rosie figure when he was tag teaming with Hurricane. And then we have the Elite 40, I believe it is, Umaga. So, well, there they go. Okay, Umaga's not standing up. He's kind of hard to stand. Those two are going to be made into customs. They are going to be customs of 3-minute warning. So, if you're not a fan of the Ruthless Aggression era, didn't watch then, 3-minute warning was a tag team that Eric Bischoff had, and it was kind of, the whole gimmick was that when he would get bored with wrestlers, or he'd get bored with a segment or something, he'd say, oh, you have 3 minutes, or something like that. And then he'd send out 3-minute warning, and they would just beat the snot out of whoever was in the ring. They never really amounted to much. They did way more once they split off. And Rosie had his tag team with Hurricane, and obviously his name was Jamal in 3-minute warning. Jamal went on his own, became Umaga. The rest is history there. Some more Ruthless Aggression era stuff. I got a Jack's Classic Superstars of Val Venus, or I think at this time he was going by Chief Morley. I think his real name might be Sean Morley. For some reason that rings a bell. But it's the short hair head scan. I'm probably just going to make a Val Venus custom of him in this attire. Or I might end up making a right to censor Val Venus. Just kind of depends on what parts I have to use. I'll look around a little bit. But then we're getting to the bottom of the box here. We have a Jack's Steve Blackman. I have a Steve Blackman custom, but it is... I have one of the Bone Cruncher figures on it. Or I have the head scan for the Bone Crunch the Jack's Bone Crunchers on there, and it looks okay, but I think this likeness looks better, and it was really cheap to get this thrown in. So the last full body figure that I have is another Elite Ryback. I don't know what Elite set this is. For some reason, I want to say it's like Elite 21. This is also just... I can never have too many singlet figures. I could use this for a Kurt Angle. Oh, you know what? I have a few more things, so I'll tell you what I'm probably going to end up using it for. Let's get him out of the way here. Lastly, I got this Seth Rollins vest. I got the Seth Rollins for this with a t-shirt, so I didn't have the vest for him, so I got that vest thrown in. And then these are the last things. These are the only things that I remembered actually ordering. We've got some custom head scans from Headeration. So we've got... Come on. There we go. So I've got a Chris Bay custom. If you watch TNA, he is in TNA. He is a tag team partner with Ace Austin, who I also ordered. They're both in the Bullet Club. They're kind of up and coming guys. I'm a big fan of them, and I was gonna order some stuff from Headeration. Sometimes, like with shipping, it's not worth it just to order a few. But he's located in the UK. Just had him sent to my friend. And then the last head scan we have here is Josh Alexander, who unfortunately, like tonight, I think it was, had to relinquish his title because of injury. But I've wanted to make customs of all three of these guys for a while, so got those head scans, and I'm really, really excited. But I'm not going to get everything back on the table. Like I said, I got a crap ton of Seth figures. Got a crap ton of Jeff Hardy Ultimates, which... Like, I'm so excited to start doing some more Ultimate conversions. That's one thing that I haven't done a lot. I used to do Basics to Elites a lot, and then Basics started to suck, so I kind of stopped doing that. But now that I've gotten some more Ultimate Torsos, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also, like, I'm really excited for the Mikey Whipwreck. I've, especially now after getting that ECW lot of heads last week, I think it was? 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. I'm excited to just keep filling out my ECW roster. So a lot of cool things to come for Work in Progress Wednesday. Some cool figures here. Just, I don't often pick up a lot of like older stuff for my collection, so that was really exciting too. So I mean, just a big week of pickups. A lot of exciting stuff for customs. A lot of exciting things for the collection. I mean, you name it, we picked it up this week. But still no dice on the Bret Hart Ultimate that's supposed to be coming out. The Legends figures, the Wild Samoans, no, not Wild Samoans, the Head Shrinkers, really want them, and then that Paulie, obviously, and still on the hunt for those Ruthless Aggression figures, so we'll keep picking up clearance stuff while we're hunting, but hopefully the new stuff hits before too long, so I don't just keep spending a ton of money on clearance items. If you like what we're doing here, please like, share, subscribe. Go check out some other videos that we have of unboxings. I love getting huge lots of figures and unboxing those, checking those out. But no matter what you do, remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy figures. Figure Dude out.